It's that bad boy shit. Got a pocket full of hundreds. It's that bad boy shit. Yeah, for the grand we gon' flick. That's $100,000 in that Louis V fit. Yeah. Say she get down with a bad boy. Say she wanna fuck with a bad boy. Everybody wanna be a bad boy. But tell me, can you really be a bad boy? Say she get down with a bad boy. Say she wanna fuck with a bad boy. Everybody wanna be a bad boy. But tell me, can you really be a bad boy? Say she get down with a bad boy. Say she wanna fuck with a bad boy. Everybody wanna be a bad boy. Bad boy. Say she get down with a bad boy.
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So Tom comes out with another video. We talking bad boys, okay? This episode was a really good episode. I'm telling y'all, this season has been out of all the 3 seasons. I'm gonna say this because now it's the season about to wrap up and end. This to me is the best season out of all 3. Okay, this is the best season out of all 3. This is better than season 1, way better than season 2. Okay, this season to me is way better than all 3 seasons. No shade. Okay, and for y'all that's not been liking it, you're homophobic, okay? Straight up. No shade. Like I'm just telling y'all, like that's just how I feel. I feel like at least with this season, we get storyline development. Like the season is moving forward, it's making sense. Like we're getting multiple conversations, we're getting multiple storyline, multiple beefs. It's not the same thing regurgitated 19,000 times. Betty's gonna wild. You feel me? Like I like it. Okay. Now the episode opens off with DV. It's no shade. It does. It opens up with DV. I'm gonna say this. I'm not a fan of Pootie and Landon relationship. I never have been, never will be. I feel like the people that glorify their relationship, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. It's not funny, especially after that whole girl Lala situation. Like it's all a key and it's all jokes until somebody passes away, and then it's RIP. It's oh my god, and y'all start with these videos acting like y'all really gave a crap whole time. When it was going on in real time, y'all was keying and laughing and thinking it was a big joke. It's not funny to me. It's never funny to me. I don't care if it's straight, gay, bi. DV to me is just never funny because I watch too much ID channel. It ends up in death 90% of the time. The other day I did this shoot, right? I was on set and the makeup artist, she was telling me how she's from Miami or whatever, right? There's a girl, and it's I talked about it on my channel. There's a girl, and this is all alleged, child, because I don't want the feds knocking at my door because I don't know nothing, child. It's all alleged. This is what she done told me. There was a girl or whatever, right, that was found in the Biscayne Bay, right? In Miami. And the makeup artist told me that she's friends with the girl that was found unalived in the Biscayne Bay thing. And she told me that she's friends with the girl who was found unalived. She's friends with this girl that works at the same I guess strip club or something that she worked at. And she told me that she was involved with a man allegedly who used to abuse her. So it's like God forbid, he probably was the one who ended up committing that situation and ended up having her being unalive. So I just don't find it funny. Okay, I hate to be a prude and you know a dud, but it's not funny to me. It's just not. It's not because if y'all look at social media as of today, Lander and Pootie, one of them, they posted how like they tore up an Airbnb. I'm talking about there was glass, broken things everywhere. Like I'm telling y'all, one day it's gonna go too far, and one of them not gonna be able to take it back, and it's not gonna be funny no more. So basically, Pootie was going through Landon's phone because he was watching BGC, was watching Baddies, and saw that he was, you know, dealing with other people or talking to other people. Landon at one point in the episode said that he went through Pootie phone and saw that Pootie was talking to other people and dealing with other people. So they ended up tearing up the hotel room or something to that effect, and they no longer was seeing each other by this point of the episode. So there's that. Okay. So then it goes to Paris, right? Paris comes into the room with Miss Jada and Island Boy. I be forgetting Paris was on the show. It's no shade. When he came, I said, "Oh yeah, he was on the show." So he comes in, he's like, "Oh yeah, like I gotta go because you know them cheap ass hospitals down here, they done broke a part of my bones, child. I guess they took a part of his bones and then they done twisted it and they broke another bone. So because of that, he got to go back to the US to actually get surgery. Because the DR medical team was not on game. So he got an injury and left with another injury at this point. Okay. Island boy bigging him up. He like, you did it's okay, it's okay. You did your big one. Okay. You did your big one, Paris. You did your big one. I'm like, did he really do his big one? Like Paris gave personality, which I appreciated, but I didn't like the fact that he made like his whole time there, the whole Jada and Island boy friendship situation. Like it became like a whole like shtick when he was yelling and doing all that screaming and hollering. And from what I was told from my entertainers that was at the reunion, he did not have his boy back, allegedly. He did not have his boy back. He stood there and watched while they pummeled on that Jada. It's no shade. This what the people them told me, okay? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the people in them. And be mad at AJ Tate and them. We always gonna be mad at them. Okay. So because of that, he has to end up leaving or whatever and going back to LA. All right. So then Paris goes and check up on Cez and lets him know he's going home. So Cez reveals to Paris that he has a thing for Miss Jada. Okay. This scene was really great to have, and I appreciated it because this was, I guess, his quote unquote coming out scene, which I'm a big believer in. I don't feel like anybody deserves anybody. I don't feel like anyone has to come out to anybody unless you're sleeping with that person. That I'm a big believer in that. It's no shade. Unless you are sleeping with that person, having SCX with them, or dating them, that's the only time you should have to disclose anything of what you do in your bedroom. Okay, unless it's heading there, unless you're about to go there, unless somebody's interested in you and want to talk to you and F on you, that's when that person deserves that conversation. Other than that, I feel like it's really nobody's business. I know we key about it and all of that, but it's really for entertainment purposes and also because of social media and the show, because the beginning of the season, it was giving across Angry DL. John. So that's why I feel like a lot of the fandom was not really feeling him because of half the cast protecting him, and then the other half him pretending to be like quote unquote straight. So he basically was telling Paris like, "Hey, he feeling Jada or whatever," and like he don't really put a label on what he like. This is why he said, he's pan or whatever, right? So this was a great scene to have. We support you, Says. Unlike your deal last, John. So all support from us. There's shade, okay? So we find out the bad boys are going on a yacht. And Noel says, that's what I realized that the aesthetic of a bad boy is yachts, jets, richness, that's what we do. Now girl. Now girl, okay? He said, and that's what makes us, and I've realized that now I'm an international bad boy. I paused because all I kept thinking is I instantly thought of Mariah because it's like international. International. You know what I'm saying? Like, Noel, please. Okay. And I heard you brought a weapon at that reunion too. So the fans really finna turn on you. I hope you're ready. They're gonna turn on you real bad. When he said that, I screamed so hard because I just instantly thought of Mariah. So they get on the bus, they start talking about Pootie or whatever. Island boys like, Banga, Banga. When Landon come back, you think you're gonna have to run that fade with Landon? Okay, Banga's just like, of course he gonna get his lick back for his boyfriend, his girlfriend, whatever you wanna call it. That motherfucker gonna get his lick back. His baby mama. Okay, so he was basically like trolling the heck out of Landon. So Landon ends up coming back. He's on the other bus and he's on John and Adonis' bus, and they start to ask him about the Pootie situation. This is where he brings up the fact that he went through Pootie phone and saw that Pootie was having some extracurricular activities with some dudes that he was not aware of. So it really made him feel a little bit of ways about that. Okay. And then we get this situation with Shotty, and Shotty's basically trying to figure out like, is he going to be able to run his fair ones without Miss Jada jumping in? And Miss Jada said, yeah, no, like I'm gonna let you run your fair ones. You know what I'm realizing as the season goes on and on, I like Jada. And I didn't like him when the season started, but I actually feel like he's one of the most sane ones there. As much as that whole grandpa situation, all that, like he really is one of the most sane ones there. If you really look at the whole season in general, like he's the one that has like one of the most stable mindsets out of like all of the boys. Okay. So then they start talking about CS and Corey. And Corey's just like, of course I want my lick back. Like, yeah, I want my lick back. He didn't sound sure when he said it. I'm like, are you sure you want your lick back, Corey? Because we're not sure you want your lick back. He's like, I want my lick back. Cause CS, he's like, meow. He's like a pussy, like meow. Roof. Meow. It gave Erica. Okay. He's like, yeah, I want my lick back because like you snuck me, bro. Like you snuck me. Like you snuck me, bro. Then on the other bus, Banga starts talking. Now I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, I did not laugh because of what happened. That whole it's not about that. I thought he was being I thought he was joking. Cause y'all know Banga on this show, he be joking around a lot. I thought he was gonna be like, but I'ma still be here, motherfucker. I thought he was gonna hit us with one of those. When he started crying, I started laughing because I really thought he was joking, y'all. That man started crying. I'm like, whoa. Because and this is why I said Jada, to me, I like him because in that situation, that would have been me because it was so unexpected. Like it gagged me a little bit even watching it because I'm like, I don't think we've ever seen him cry on the show. Like, did he cry on the second season? I don't remember him crying on the second season. I really do not remember him crying. So that's why it gagged the heck out of me because I'm like, why is he crying? But he starts to explain, like, basically, when he was fighting Adonis, we all know he's a hefty girl. AJ, that's a big nigga. So he apparently, when he was fighting whatever, he kind of put his weight on him and he fractured, I guess, a part of his rib. So it hurt for him to breathe. And it also hurt for him to dance. Okay. And fight or whatever. Let me tell y'all, the real reason why he started crying is because of the dancing. If y'all follow and know Banga and his backstory, he's really big on entertainment and being an entertaining person, dancing, music, whatever. The fact that he couldn't do that Tina Turner dance, it broke him down. Okay? It ain't even had to do with the fighting. It's the dancing. That's really what had him crying, to be honest. Cause if y'all listen to what he said he couldn't even do a 1-2. So he's like, man, like, you've been trying to hurt me. Like, this the only thing that bothered me is you could be yourself with your hand. You feel me? You could be yourself with what you do. I couldn't even do a two-step. I couldn't even do my Tina Turner. I said, it really hurt me. So Jada looking, I'm sorry, y'all. It was funny. You cannot watch that scene and then laugh a little bit. Because we have not seen this man ever cry. He not well, from what I've seen from him so far, he don't even seem like the crying type. So it gagged me. It really did gag me. Okay. It gagged me. All right. He's like, anyways, we gonna have to get that blockhead bitch because he said, I'm out here doing drugs. Okay. So he is keen on Adonis getting got because of one, his ribs, and two, the accusations that he made against him. So for y'all that know the reunion spoilers, apparently Banga was laughing at Jada when he was getting rushed to the hospital. Jada talked about this on the live. So now it makes sense as to why he was laughing at him on the way to the hospital because he probably saw because you know how they show the boys, I guess the last few episodes before, they filmed the reunion. It makes sense as to why he laughed he laughed at him on the way to hospital because he probably saw that he laughed at him in that scene. But it was funny. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. But man, he gonna be all right, child. Okay. He probably already back to doing the Tina Turner. You feel me? Like he gonna be okay. John, on the other hand, he's clocking some tea. He's clocking the fact that he thinks that CS and Jada have something going on because he feels like CS and Jada have too much undying loyalty to each other. And the fact that CS compared his relationship with him and with Landon and Pootie, and he feels like Landon and Pootie are a couple. So you're trying to say y'all are a couple? So this is pre-CS really telling the boys what he get down to. Once again, he doesn't owe them that conversation if we're going to be completely honest. So they get to the boat marina or whatever, and then we get our next bad boy, Mo City. I'm not the biggest fan of him, only because some of the stuff he said in the past, especially at that audition. I found it to be very weird that Omar, I can say Jamar. I always keep be forgetting his name. I'm feeling so bad. Omar had called him out there at the auditions, and he could have easily fought him, but then in that same auditions, he fought some feminine gay boy. That will always bother me because it's like you literally had a nigga low key checking you, testing you, and you didn't do Nathaniel. But then this little twink, you fought him quick. That will always make me look at him crazy. But hey, y'all love him because he looked fine, I guess. Now, of course, Prince is there because he finally has another straight camaraderie to be there with him. By the way, they get on the boat, right? Adonis, why are you wearing Tim's on a boat? It's no shade. Adonis, why you got them Tims on that boat, babe? Where are you going? I feel like he wore them Tims just in case somebody tried to fight him on that boat so he could stomp him out real quick. But I'm pretty sure they told him, like, hey, y'all can't fight on the boat because, like, y'all really gonna get arrested fighting in the sea like that because there's different laws when you fight on water, babe. You feel me? Like, it's not the same, right? So on the other boat, here goes Banga, and he's telling um Mo City to get Adonis. He like, you need to fight that big blockhead ass bitch. Okay? That motherfucker tried to start with me and said I was on drugs and said I was doing all types of stuff. Okay. He tried to get you on that last season, and you need to get your lick back. Get his ass. Get him. So he basically trying to put that battery in Mo City back. Mo City didn't seem like he was really listening or didn't care to listen that much, to be honest. So I don't think if they do end up squabbling, I don't think it's gonna be because of Banga. Now, just a little spoiler for the reunion. They did not squabble at the reunion, so it doesn't look like it's headed that direction even after the season. They were asked, like, do y'all want to get that? And they said no. Both of them. Okay. Both of them said no. Okay. So Corey and CS end up getting into it. And y'all, I'm gonna do a dissertation on this. The reason why CS doesn't like Corey is because Corey is comfortable in his sexuality. He's able to wear feminine clothing and appear feminine, wear skirts, female tops, jewelry, the whole shebang, and be comfortable with himself. And still, to me, is a little bit more masculine sometimes than CS even appears. Because Swiss, he be turning, he be twisted like a corner, like Shamar a little bit, versus CS, who's still battling with being comfortable with himself and his sexuality. And I think that's why he does not like Corey so much. I think it's deeper than him being touched by him or him thinking that he's flirting with him. It's who Corey is as a person. That bothers his spirit, the fact that Corey's so comfortable with himself. A lot of niggas are like that, straight up. And that's why a lot of straight niggas do not like gay niggas, because it's like they sometimes want to be themselves and they're so afraid of what people that they love so much will think about them. So they get mad when they see somebody living in their truth and not really giving a crap. So they get angry and or intimidated by that person. So I feel like that's the same situation that we're seeing play out in our faces. So they start going back and forth and stuff and start yelling at each other. Island Boy gets annoyed with Corey. He's like, no, you shut up because you're doing too much. You're pissing me off. So he gets up. He's like, I'm going to the front of the boat. I'm sick of it. So he gets up. Here come Banga. He's like, what's the way? He's like, hold on, what's all that noise? What's all that noise? It must be Adonis, big blockhead ass, starting all that drama over there. And I'm like, he ain't even got nothing to The episode is just giving me a key, y'all. He just started us stuff for no reason. Whole time it was Adonis ain't even got nothing to do with it. So they get back to their corridors or whatever. And Mo City starts talking about the situation that happened at the auditions. Now he did not apologize, but he did on the fact that what he said was ignorant, because it is ignorant. Just because Omar deals with, sometimes the same sex and sometimes women, doesn't make him less of a man, and furthermore doesn't make him less of a father because he has a daughter. That is crazy. Some kids would be blessed to have a gay dad in their life because they would make sure they're taking care of more than the straight niggas take care of them. I'll tell you that much. Hello. Like, whew. I'm telling y'all, if some women could replace their baby daddy with a punk, huh, the way their lives would be much better. They wouldn't have to worry about no damn bills being paid. They don't have to worry about clothes being on their baby back. They don't have to worry about no food being on their table. Straight up. Because one thing us guys gonna do is make sure we're taken care of. And the things we care about or taken care of. I'll tell you that much. Just saying. Anyways, so he did acknowledge the fact that that was very much ignorant, which it was super ignorant. And he feels like he needs to kind of watch what he says because he's not a part of the community. So at the end of the day, he just needs to be like a little bit more weary and like a little bit more careful and stuff like that. So the boys end up having a kind of fun at towards the end of the night. The scene looked really good by the end of the night. It looked like they really had a time. They really had a ball. So they get off the boat or whatever, and they're kind of walking to their corners. Next thing you know, Corey is walking and CX high kicks. I'm talking about Hacho. He do such a high kick, girl. It's not even funny. I'm talking about Shabao. Like that high of a kick. You see, Patrick? It was that high, right in Corey's face, and socks him straight up the face. I felt bad for Corey. Now, this is the difference between what Oxygen and Zeus be doing. Because let that have been Bad Girls Club or any Oxygen programming, Sess would have went home. Because I ain't gonna lie, he could have died. Because what if he hit his head on that concrete hard? And also that security, you know damn well you could have caught him. You could have caught him. Okay. Now, y'all, some of y'all gonna say, but he snuck him first. The way Corey snuck him, he was sitting down to the point where he was able to correctly defend himself quickly. Corey didn't even see him coming. Like that was a blind sneak. There's a difference. Now the boys was not having it. Natalie ended up coming out. She's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, y'all. Island boy, Adonis. Say what y'all want to say. Y'all wasn't feeling what he just did. Y'all felt that that was some sucker-ish. Say how you feel. Child, they trying to get Corey to get his recognizance back. He's swaying in the skirt, girl. Like, I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad for Corey. Y'all know I like Corey, so I felt bad for him. And that was pretty much it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. I didn't like the kick situation because all those are the stuff that like they be taking it too far, and it's like somebody could end up passing with stuff like that. Like it's never that serious. And once again, go back to what I said earlier in this video, where CS is really intimidated by how comfortable Corey is. Corey is in his sexuality. No shade. Like CS probably wishes he lived in LA and he was able to like be free. Like he is. No shade. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies.